When our cameras arrived on the scene on Wednesday, Wasco employees were still carrying out disconnections in the Montpanache community. Residents claim they have had several years of dialogue with Wasco on improving the water quality. They say after years of receiving empty promises, they gave up on the promise of receiving clean water. That was in turn followed by a decision by a majority of them to stop paying their water bills.
We've been getting this runaround for a long time. Time after time, we have sat in meetings, we have come up with plans, we have identified areas where we can get the water from, and nothing has happened. I remember as recent as 6 years ago, we had a meeting with some of the Wasco officials, and they promised there would be a halt to paying until they put in a filter system in place where billing will recommence to the people. But that has not been done to date.
Spokesman of the Grand Riviere Development Committee, Albert Smith, says although residents have proven the water quality is poor, Wasco continues to ignore their plight.
On one occasion, we collected some water from the tap. We sent it to Sehi for testing, and the results were really bad. And Wasco took offense at that because they were even saying that the water we collected was from the drain, which is not true. Of recent, again, the Development Committee wrote to Wasco, accompanied by the letter was a bottle of water for testing as well, and we invited Wasco to come in to take water for their own testing. Up to now, they have not done that. Now, the residents are not saying that they're not willing to pay for water. What we're saying that we are not willing to pay for what we are getting right now.
Lynch met with the Managing Director of Wasco, John Joseph, and Communications and Works Minister Guy Joseph on Wednesday. He says the community's demand is simple: restore the water for household purposes, implement a phasing out system, and when a proper water supply is in place, billing can then commence. Lynch says if Wasco refuses to compromise on the matter, residents are ready to take things up a notch.
I'm hoping that they would cease that practice immediately and reconnect the people with the dirty water, just for the little convenience of flushing the toilet, and the children can at least get a half decent shower to go to school. If not, we're going to take to the streets. The relevant authorities must understand that we will not stand idly by. Mabuya Valley is not only to be used as a stepping stone when they need us. This is now our fight, and we're going to take it to them.
Wasco's Managing Director John Joseph was unavailable for comment up till news time. Meanwhile, representatives of the Dennery community say although no definite decision was made on Wasco's intended course of action during the meeting, Joseph did indicate a willingness to consider their demands. A response to them has been promised by Thursday. Lovely St. Amy reporting for the HTS News Channel 4.